Hi, my name's Shay Fast, and I have a story for you. It's about a little girl who was brought into this world absolutely perfect and healthy and strong. And one day her mom came to her and said that her dad was not going to be coming home because he was sick. And that little girl was me, and my father was an alcoholic. And I think about this time and I can't imagine what my mom went through raising two children by herself. And because I'm a mom, and I just couldn't imagine, such a strong woman. But during this time, I had somebody that was incredibly close to me, dear to me. I loved so much. And she would tell me that I was fat. And I was probably like 7 years old. And she would tell me that I was big boned. She would tell me that I was a chunk. She would tell me that I was overweight, that I was stocky. She told me that I need to be on a diet. I had to watch what I ate. I had to drink skim milk. It was crazy. It was crazy. I was just a kid. And not only was I dying for like that family unit, I was told by somebody that I absolutely loved that I was broken. And so as I developed into a young woman, I had a terrible self-image and really bad self-talk. And I felt really alone. I felt like I wasn't good. I felt different. I felt lonely. I had to eat differently than other kids. And so I really wanted to lose weight, but I didn't know how. And so then I felt weak. And I actually wanted to be an anorexic. Isn't that sad? I wanted to have a disease so that somebody could help me. It's crazy. My self-talk was so horrible. I was starving for nutrients, and I was really starving for love. And this negative self-talk and this poor body image basically consumed me. I had a conversation with myself about everything that I did. I was terrible in school because I told myself that I was dumb. How could I be good in school? Only skinny girls were good. Only the popular girls were good. And I barely graduated, and I wanted to be a surfer. And surfers had to wear bathing suits. So I decided then I was going to be a snowboarder because I could hide my body in big baggy clothes. And with snowboarding, I actually started to get some attention because I was pretty good. I turned professional. And the self-talk continued. I trashed my back and I pinched a nerve, and I could barely stand up. It was awful. I went to the doctor. He shot me up with steroids. That didn't help. So my story just got so intense and manifested into this just worthlessness I felt. And I was just done. I was so over being a victim that I just decided that I was gonna run. I was gonna run, and I was gonna run a marathon. I'd never run before in my life, but I decided that I was gonna go do it, and I did. And from that, things started to shift. I decided that I wanted to do a figure contest and walk around on stage in front of hundreds of people in a bikini and have them judge my body. And I actually did pretty well. And because I stepped into fear, everything changed. I had nothing to lose at this point. And so I went from self-hatred and discontent and being afraid and anxious to actually having a little bit of confidence and having some satisfaction and some grace and honestly like some peace of mind. So the best part was, I think, was that I started to feel love for myself. I was actually like proud of myself. So the biggest blessing, I guess, with all of this is that I broke the chain. I have 2 daughters, and I absolutely would never want to pass this burden on to them. And that's why I'm sharing. I'd ask you a favor. I'd hope that you pass this story on because maybe it will help somebody. And I just appreciate that because I know that it goes beyond me. If I can share what's going on within me, I can help other people. And So leave me a message. Let me know what you think, or if you've had a similar story. And thanks for sharing.